Hi guys, Karis here, and I'm drinking my green juice, which is the sweet green grounding juice. It's day 1 of 11 of green juices. This one's really good. You can look on my Instagram or Facebook to find the recipe. It's super easy. Okay, so what this video is about is going to be doing a mudra, and this mudra is for crown chakra opening. And so those of you who are not familiar with what chakras are, there's all this energy flowing through your body at any given time on veins, like your blood veins, only they're electrical veins. You can also think of them as your nerves or as your meridians. And along your central nervous system line, so your brain, your spinal cord, there are also energetic, so they're not physical, but they're energy hubs, which are kind of like organs. And the energy is kind of like blood, right? So your heart is the organ that pumps your blood, and different chakras are different organs that deal with different energy flow. And your crown chakra is a great place to get inspirations and feel connected to the divine presence, whatever you equate that with in your own ideology or your own religion or non-religion or whatever. It's the I see it as kind of the consciousness governing and that is made up of all of us. So it's not something that's separate from us. It's kind of the enlivening force, which has an intelligence all of its own. And it sits about here, right above your crown chakra. And this mudra is one that I just happened to randomly come up with a couple days ago, and it was shocking, and it was great because I didn't expect it at all. You know, when you're kids and you do lots of funny stuff with your hands, well, the way that mudras work is that each of your fingers, it ends, but the energy still goes out with it, especially if you're someone who has healing hands. I'm sure that if I were to take a poll of everyone watching this video, the vast majority of you guys would have at least once in your life heard that you have healing hands, which is probably part of the reason that you're watching my stuff. So, in a way. So, the way that you do this is you take your hands and put them together. And like I said, energy comes out of the end of your fingers. So when you do different mudras, then what you're doing is kind of closing the circuit, right? So that's why the classic meditation mudra is fingers, 4 fingers to thumb. But when I meditate, I cycle through, as I cycle through my chakras, I cycle through the fingers to get all of the circuits closed, because every finger corresponds to a different part of the body and part of the energetic system. So this mudra, the easy ones are like this. One less easy one, but very beneficial, opens up your heart chakra, and what you do is you curl around your forefinger to kind of get the energy from your palm. And then you touch your middle finger and ring finger to your thumb and keep your pinky straight like a little antenna. And you can just do this when you're meditating, and this one instantly kind of activates your heart chakra. But the crown chakra opening mudra, which will elevate your mood, and it makes me always feel a little bit silly and fun, and it'll also bring in more inspirations and epiphanies for you. And just about inspirations and epiphanies, when change comes to us, and when we know we're going to upgrade and change, which can a lot of times be painful or scary, you can just request more epiphanies, because epiphanies are the same as going through a big block, but rather than it being scary or painful, it can be delicious and fun and great. So this is how you do this mudra. Put your hands together, okay, and then slide them so that one pinky is lined up with the other forefinger. And I tend to do this one with my right hand closer to me and my left hand farther away, but I don't think it really matters, and actually it's probably best to cycle through and go back and forth. And then what you do, once they're lined up, right, and this is from my view, is you bend your thumbs down, all right? And then away from the center point, so on the front hand it'll be your forefinger, and on the back hand it'll be your pinky finger, you start to come down like that. So it makes like a fan, right? Let me show you from this angle. So you start flat, front to back, and then you bring your thumb down, and the idea is that you're opening up your crown chakra, and that's what you want it to look like. Big flower, and you have it over your head, and you can just hold it here. If you do this, it's good to be grounded, so make sure you're standing flat, good alignment, make sure that you're sitting flat. If you're sitting, make sure that your feet are in about a symmetrical position, or your legs and hips are, whatever, and you can just hold it like this for a couple minutes. Well, not even minutes, a few breaths, seconds, it's fine. And you'll feel this energy just cycle around you, and then you can either just take it back down, or you can like spread it out and just have it kind of come down around you. So that's a just handy little mudra for you guys. Thought it couldn't hurt. That is the only mudra that has ever just come to me straight through guidance. The rest of the mudras I use are ones that I've read about, researched, discovered, studied, things like that. But this mudra, one more time, it's like this. You line up your hands and you fold down, right? So that mudra is one that just came to me directly from guidance. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I have some upcoming classes coming. I have a DNA activation course, which is a meditation course with the intention to activate your DNA, coming up, which is an interesting field because there's a lot of hype about it, and there's a lot of question as to what it does scientifically. And what I can say is we use a safe method. Nothing's going to go wrong because of the intentions we set. It's all meditation based. And I've been doing it since about 2011. Never thought I would teach it, but one day it just occurred to me that I needed to, so now I'm going to. There's also a Teen Goddess class starting in a few days. It starts August the 1st, so I'm going to be closing registration probably on July 30th, 2 days before class starts. And there's some other stuff coming up that I'm going to be releasing soon, so just check my website. I always update that. And much love, go in peace, enjoy your juicing, enjoy your mudraing, and I'll see you guys up there on the astrals.